Welcome back, guys, to our home and our projects. We have been gone for 2 months, and I'm sorry for not uploading any videos, but we weren't doing any projects. But now I have a big list of projects to do, and I want to share with you what's coming up this next year. And for the next few episodes, we will be tackling several of those and what the priority of them are. But thank you for coming back and tuning in to the Gospel of E. And everything that we're doing here is for you guys and of course for us too. First project that we need to do I need to fix a little bit some parts of the deck, because even though I haven't called for an inspection, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to pass, and I wanted to show you what those are. Okay, first of all, I'm pretty sure I need to have 2 of these here on the side, because the span is, I think, 11 feet. And so I need to have at least 2 on there. Then same thing with the front. I need to have an extra one here and an extra one here. And then I need to research if in the middle I need to have also 2. Because I want to make sure I make it strong. Of course, nothing falls. But I am looking at the foundation that I put in, and it is looking pretty good. So I think this and this are good to go. I haven't seen any sliding, any movement. Everything is still level up at the top. But that's for this part here. Going up a little bit. The next part that I need to do, and I'll show you what's happening here. That was a construction mistake that the people that had built this house made in the past, and I have to correct it. So the support here, you cannot see it on the video, but the support here, the 2 supports are actually bowing down, because this used to be a porch, but they ended up making it into a sunroom, thus adding a whole lot of weight on top of it. And so there's a cut right there, so it's not fully supported all the way there, not very well. Anyway, so trying to stop that from happening, I temporarily put a 4x4. But as you can see, maybe let me back up a little bit. But as you can see, to the best of your ability, it is actually bowing, and I looked up top and it's beginning to come back down a little bit. Now, when we moved into the house, it was, I didn't realize it up front, but there was an issue with this, that it had gone down so much that you could actually see it had separated in this between the ceiling and the wall. And you could see light outside, and it was a good 3/4 inch gap. And I jacked it up, put the 4x4 on there, which did help it. But I tried to use a 1-ton jack, and that wasn't good enough. It was a little bit too small, and almost broke a leg doing that. But then I ended up putting a 5-ton jack, and used it, and that actually lifted it. But even with that, it was kind of straining. So my plan for that is to go ahead and buy cement. I want to do a really good footer. Let it, put some rebar in there, let it solidify, and whenever it cures completely, then go ahead and put a 6x6 to hold it up, and that will be good enough for what I'm doing, and we'll not have a problem. But having said that, I also have a problem with not only that one support, but the support that goes in the middle of the room, and I'll show you here in a second. Now this room is the room that we'll put all of our junk in until we're finished with construction. So first of all, you can see there that it's again separating a little bit. It used to be about 3/4 inch crack. Now it's at about an 1/8, but it was at 0 before. So, but the floor here is curved, And there is a support that is right here in the middle somewhere. So what I want to do, I want to, they've put a false ceiling, and I don't think it has been insulated or anything. So this room is very susceptible to temperature. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to uncover all of that. Most likely put a support in the middle there, and there's some other challenges I have to deal with on that front, but I want to jack that one up, straighten it because it's definitely very curved, and I can feel it right in here. But anyway, so I want to support that one, make sure that that works. And I do have part of a 6x6 remaining from the deck project. So there is this 6x6 here. It's about, it was a 16 footer, and I think it's about 9 feet left. So next thing I need to do about this project is to go ahead and buy wood to go in there. I did buy a piece of wood right here, but unfortunately I did not buy it long enough. I miscalculated. I think I bought a 10 foot and needed a 12 foot. But I can use this 10 foot to do the support in one of these two, most likely this one, because that's an actual 9 foot span, and then this is an 8 foot span. So that's the project for right now. Other projects that I have are as soon as I finish that, starting next week at some point, somebody has asked me to do their flooring. Oh, sorry. Somebody has asked me to do their flooring, and I'm going to be doing that. Earn me some money, which I really appreciate. But one of the projects I have to do is sort of like a triple/quadruple. So we have redone most of the house, but the hallway floor, as you can see, has not been redone. So I have to take all of this off, the paper, wallpaper off, and then my kids' bedrooms have not been redone. We'll take off the old carpet and redo some of it. There's not going to be that much. It's mainly the floors need to be redone in this room. And then in this room, well, we need to buy a few new furniture, but there's been a little bit of a hole made there from the bathroom that I was renovating that I showed earlier. And what I need to do is I need to start on that. Also, that's another project. And then, but that's going to be most likely the last project outside of the sunroom. Sunroom should be the very last of all of them, but the 3 bedrooms are going to be the next thing. But the most important of all is the Airbnb that we've been working on. So I am going to pick up a bunch of wood today, some for the porch, some for the Airbnb. But the Airbnb, it's still bare bones. I got all the plumbing brought up to where they need to be. Nothing has been leaking. I've been checking it because the Airbnb shares plumbing with the upstairs bathroom that I lastly renovated. I need to finish up some framing for for the vent, so my daughter can actually have air in her room. Then the wiring shouldn't be very long to do. Then I have to continue this wall all the way to there. This is going to become a door at some point. Let me zoom out. Then I need to bring it all the way to here and then decide what to do with the kitchen or kitchenette. But what's going to end up happening is I have to resize this furniture if I can. I still am not sure what to do 100% about that, but I'll figure it out one way or another. And then so I can turn this and fit it, because they happen to be about 1.5 inches too wide, the two put together. And this is where the sink is going to go, and I'm going to have a vent, and then all of this is going to hide behind, and we have cabinets that are going to go there. The idea is to put a little window on this side, have a bit more natural light. So we'll see. I'll try to see, and then if that doesn't work, I might have to figure out of a different way to do a kitchen. But we figured that making the kitchen lengthwise here might be a little bit too narrow. I don't know. I'm gonna rethink that because it might actually work. I don't think it's too narrow for a kitchenette. But I was thinking of maybe putting it up against the wall. I don't know if it's gonna work. So anyway, that's the update for now. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to start, I need to make a list of things to buy, and I'm needing to go shopping today. So in the next episode, you guys are going to be seeing some new work coming up. And I think this is episode 79. Next one should be episode 80. So this is a bit of an introduction of what we're going to be doing in 2024-25 for the next year from now. But thank you very much for sticking with us. I would like to tell you thank you for the support, and please do subscribe. Please do follow us on Facebook. I usually put the link down below. If I've forgotten in the past, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And I do want you guys to leave comments telling me if I'm doing something wrong, telling me how to do it better. I really hope they are constructive comments rather than destructive comments. But I'm very thankful for you guys watching. And again, please subscribe and like. If you want to turn on your notification bell, that does help me a lot. Still have never made a penny out of any of these videos, but that's not the point of it. For me, the point of it is to do the work that I'm doing and then share a little bit of knowledge and see what you guys think. Maybe help you guys out with what you're doing at home.